In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful, some of the times nothing wrong happens. Despite all that, we people are seen. We people are feeling low. Despite all that, nothing has gone wrong, and despite all, very little has gone wrong. But we people are very much upset, like something major has happened. Something major negative act has happened in our life. So we feel low. Our courage, our feeling, our spirits are low. Sometimes we do feel like this one, and that is really unfortunate. It means that the courage is very low. It means that we are not feeling good at all. It means that despite all that, we are unable to utilize and to avail our resources properly, and we are unable to perform well despite the fact that we are having very good talent and capabilities and so on. So for that reason, we are going to speak about it. What are the reasons behind it, and how to control? What are the reasons? Once we do come across the reason, the right sort of reason, then obviously we will be able to control it, to manage it, and we will be able to feel better, and we will be able to feel more courageous like situation. So for that purpose, there is a very useful and a very beautiful article in the hand, and this article was published in the Times of India. This newspaper is quite a credible one. I'm not talking about their political coverage, their economic coverage, and so certain other international matters, etc. I'm just talking about this very useful article, which is as useful for the people following the Hindu religion. It is as useful for the people who are following the Muslim religion and all others. And this is the caption of this beautiful article is six negative habits that are making you feel low. Six negative habits that are making you feel low. That's a very beautiful article actually, and let's look upon all of those six negative habits. First of all, the author says sedentary lifestyle. Sedentary lifestyle mean we are doing very little physically. This is very bad. Once we are doing very little physically, then it actually means that we will not be able to manage, and we will not be able to control it at all. Sedentary lifestyle, it should not be so at all. And the second is, we need to physically, we need to keep ourselves active physically. That is really important. And the second is excessive screen time. Excessive screen time, we spending much of the time on the screen. That is not something good at all, not good at all. Because screen mean we should use it as a need, and for a limited amount of time as far the smartphone is concerned. But spending excessive amount of the time on the social media, on different site of website, I think that is really bad, and we should avoid it. Because it has been discovered that it is quite harmful. The more time we do spend upon the screen, the more toxic it is. It toxifies our mind and the rest of the system. It affects very negatively as far our nerves are concerned. So for that reason, we need to make a very limited use of the screen. And the third is poor sleep habits. So all of these things are interconnected. Once we are spending too much of the time on the screen, we will not be able to sleep well at all. So here the author says poor sleep habit. The fourth, according to the author, is unhealthy diet. I think each one of these is absolutely right. And unhealthy diet also makes us feel low, and makes us a very coward person, of a person who is unable to take the initiative. So for that reason, we need to eat the healthy diet. Nowadays, people are eating the trendy food, the pizza and the burger and the other fast food. Actually, all of that is mere junk food. So I think that we need to avoid the junk food. And the fifth is negative self-talk. We are always seen talking to ourselves, although we do speak to the other people as well. But as for speaking and talking to ourselves is concerned, it is there. for quite a lot of time. I think that we must be very careful whatever we are talking to ourselves. So for that reason, my dear friends and fellows, I think that we need to do the we need to take care of the self-talk. And the sixth and the last is social isolation. We must not isolate ourselves, rather we need to become as social or reasonably social. So these are the six negative self habits which are making us feel low.